What does an argument look like in an anxious avoidant relationship? We are arguing right now and we need to resolve it immediately. My fear of abandonment is severely triggered and I'm losing my security in this relationship by the second. Yeah, I don't work like that. It takes me a while to process my thoughts and my feelings because I grew up in an environment that discouraged expressing emotions. Communicating feelings is like a foreign language to me. Also, you're coming off a little aggressive. How am I coming off aggressive? You don't let me get a word in, and when I do, you just cut me off and tell me I'm wrong. Well, maybe if you spent a little more time validating my feelings and a little less time debating them, I wouldn't feel the need to interrupt you. Well, if you would stop jumping to conclusions and actually ask me how I feel about you or how I feel about a situation, I wouldn't have a problem doing that. Instead, you want to let your insecurities speak for me. If you were more consistent and more emotionally available, I wouldn't feel insecure. How am I inconsistent or emotionally unavailable? You know what? I can't do this right now. See, that's what I'm talking about. Why aren't you answering my text now? Because when things escalate like this, I need time and space to process. But to be honest, I probably would never communicate that with you. If you need time and space, why don't you just say that? Okay, I need time and space. Well, how much time do you actually need? How can you possibly go to bed knowing that we haven't resolved this? Because I know an argument isn't the end of the world and our relationship is going to be there tomorrow when I wake up. Bold of you to assume that I'm going to be here tomorrow. Bold of you to imply that you're going to break up with me over this. Do you actually mean that? No, you know what? Let's just talk about it tomorrow. So what do you think? Should I go pick up Chinese or do you think we should just order a pizza? Also, I found that movie that we were talking about the other day. I think it's going to be awesome. We should watch it tonight. Are we seriously not going to talk about this? Well, neither one of us are angry anymore. We've cooled down and we obviously love each other. I don't want to fight, so why can't we just cuddle, hang out, and go back to normal? Because things don't work like that. If this resonates, then you probably have experienced an anxious avoidant relationship. It is so important that we learn about this stuff and that we heal. Therapy is a wonderful resource, but if you don't have the means or access to healthcare, there are plenty of books out there that are written by PhDs and licensed therapists on this subject. And if you ever want to vent to a friend, I do these really laid back one-on-one sessions where you're able to speak your mind without judgment and of course get a little bit of feedback in return. Just get out there and do the work because you deserve a love that provides you stability and emotional safety. A love that is peaceful and not all this chaos.